Sports. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They're sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. 7 yards there and a first down. The Chargers at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Dulin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Herbert now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. Big touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So now on an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To the air again, Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it 3rd and 10. Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Henry up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Herbert on 1st down now. Caught left side, Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert throwing again. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action, set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. Getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Herbert back to the air. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Herbert now. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Herbert has it knocked free. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Nashville, it's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Herbert. This is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Let's go.
Tannehill. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on first down, Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Tannehill. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Touchdown! Keenan Allen from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Again, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 19 yards away. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tannehill going to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now it's Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Here's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tight. They got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra. Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, this was a very close ball game.